and I've taken off the foot here, the clamp foot. I'm going to take out the bobbin and adjust the tension. So I need to take this plate off. So I've undone the screws here. Lucy, turn it left to loosen it on both of them. I needed help with this one because it was in an awkward place and it was tight. So Abba helped me get that one off. So first I take that off, but you don't need to take that off to get this off. This part you can pull open like this and then lift up like that. Andy Tube on YouTube has some Singer 99k videos, showed you the correct way to pull this off without breaking things. So you just slot it forward like that and then it lifts off. Pull it off. Okay, I cleaned that earlier on and polished it. That's why it's shiny. So now this is a new part. I did clean this part here. Shit, the screw is loose. Wait a minute. I did clean this part here earlier and was going to move on. But because I need to get to this part here to tighten or loosen the tension on the bobbin, I need to take this part off. So now I'm taking this part off. I'll clean that later. I've loosened this screw here, which I've just knocked off. So that screw is there, which is going to help me release this here. So I've undone that screw, putting the screws in a little bowl or something to catch them so you don't lose them. Yeah, I need to clean those, the small one particularly. So all this needs cleaning as well. But first I'm going to take out the bobbin. So I've took out the screw. I'm going to lift up this bit here. And then Andy on the YouTube, Andy Tube, had trouble wiggling it out. But there's a little hook thing there on the side. So I just pushed it forward and lifted it out. You can see it's quite dirty. All the stuff, the lint, I think they call it, is gathered up there. I did clean that lightly, what I could get to with the cotton bud. But now it's out, I can give it a good thorough clean with some vinegar. I'll be doing that with that and a pin. I didn't have the pin somewhere to help. And then all this here, I can get to it. Can see it's got bits of thread from the fabric I was using earlier. Here's a little coil and it's got some felt, red felt. On one of his videos he shows you how he pulls this whole thing out and cleans and changes the I don't know what they call it, but it's like some sort of felt which kind of either absorbs or moistures the coil thing or somewhere, I don't even know. And then yeah, so that if I have a time for a big thorough clean, then that will be that. But just straight up, look, I can pull this and can see the amount of dust and that was just touching it. I didn't even put anything on that cotton bud to clean. So this is just surface dust from sewing. How many years it's been sewn for, I don't know. I've had it for at least 2 years. And I haven't cleaned it like this before, which is sad really because it's my instrument, isn't it? You're supposed to look after your instrument. You're taught to use it, and then basically it gets abused. Buy some more. It's like Primark, you know what I mean? Primark stuff's not meant to last, is it? It's just use it for your occasion and then buy next one next week because it's so cheap. But this is not a cheap machine. It's not meant to throw away. This is something that lasts a lifetime, like literally a lifetime. This is older than me, which is quite cool actually. It's older than me. One of the things I will say is that it's, for me, learning how to do this has worked much better watching it on YouTube through basically, you could say it was informal rather than reading it from a book. Because I learned how to put my bobbin in from a book. Now this is me just wiping it down with a dry cotton bud here. And then I'll go in with the vinegar next, and then I'll go in with the oil. But yeah, so I learned how to put the bobbin in. I knew how to put it in correctly, but then I read it in a book, and then I just misunderstood the book, so I put it in backwards. So all these years I've been putting it in backwards, and then now I seen somebody visually show me how to do it, which was like bam, straight away. And so I did it visually. So for me, it just confirms the fact that we need to just get away from books, which we are already in this generation. Look at YouTube, look at, Instagram, everything's just visual now. And it's just tying back into culture, the days of old. We should just sit there and talk or watch each other. So, yeah, it's just important. So that's mainly why I'm making a video, really. It's just to show you guys. Because I've been hunting, trying to find this specific video on how to clean my friggin' machine, do you know what I mean? And I could find some for all these other stuff. But thankfully I found the Andy Tube guy. And he's well thorough. I'm talking well thorough as in his videos are like at least half an hour long. Well, I'm not that patient to watch every single video. I did. But I know that I'm not from that generation. I was getting bored. But because my passion was to clean it, I watched it. But I don't know if you will be that patient to watch his videos. So I just thought I'd make a shorter one. A bit more to the point. But if you want something more mega thorough,